Hi guys, welcome to this video and to my channel if you're new here. It's been a long time since I've filmed for YouTube, so massive apologies to anyone that's a supporter and that's been subscribed to me for a while. I made a promise probably about a month ago that I was going to start uploading 3 or 4 times a week and haven't uploaded for 2 weeks. But I do have a few reasons why, so just to bring you a little bit up to date, this isn't going to be too chatty video, but just I feel like I need to address it because it's been a long break. So for the week before I went on my holiday, my cat was ill and I just wasn't in the headspace to film and I had so much to do, packing and etc. So I'm working, so I didn't get a chance to film because of that. And then went on holiday to Greece and I did think about trying to film there, but the lighting just wasn't right to do it. I got unflattering shadows from the sun and whatever. I couldn't film inside, so decided not to film while I was there. And I just wanted a proper break as well. It's just such a lovely place. I just wanted to chill and just enjoy my holiday. And then I came back on Sunday. Today's Friday, and straight back into work. I got back at 7 PM on the Sunday and I was straight back to work. Lots to catch up with work and holiday washing, you know the drill. When you get back from holiday, you just got so much to do. But today's Friday morning and it's 6:30 in the morning. I've got to leave for work at 7, so I've got to get on with it. But I wanted to film today and just chat to you guys as well in the comments because I've missed it so much. So that's what we're going to do today. So I have filmed a little bit of my holiday, tried to vlog it. It was terrible. I didn't know quite what to say and the sound quality was awful. I took my camera, which is a pretty good camera, but I haven't got a microphone. I just use the mic that's in my camera to film my videos at the moment. So there was a lot of interference from the wind and I just felt super awkward talking to myself. Like I did a bit of vlogging around the pool and people were staring at me and I was like, no, I'm not comfortable doing this yet. It's a bit different from doing it in your own bedroom or whatever, you know, doing YouTube videos. So, but I did film quite a lot of footage, so I'm going to splice that together and I'm going to have that running at the end of the video just to some music if you guys want to check out where I've been and see some of the things I got up to. I did put on Instagram, does anyone want to see a vlog of my holiday, and it was kind of 50-50, so I know it's not for everybody. So I'll timestamp where that is, and as I say, I will put it at the end so you can just cut off the video at the end of the tutorial if it doesn't interest you. But it was a really beautiful holiday and lovely place. But anyway, today I'm going to do a makeup look inspired by Greece. So anyone that's been there, you know there's lots of white and blue in the buildings, and obviously you've got the sea, which is a greeny blue, and the beach and whatever. So I've put together a little pro palette. This is my Sugarpill pro palette. I've got 3 of these, actually empty palettes, and I just swap the colours around. And I find it easier to have 6 colours to go at rather than a massive, you know, 20 colours in a palette or whatever. So I often change them around to sort of make a little colour scheme that I can go from. So in this palette here, the ones that I've put together are Velocity, Kimchi, Tako, Midori, Buttercup Cake and Home Sweet Home. And I know these shadows names really well because they're some of my favourites in my collection, and honestly the best matte colourful shadows that I own, and I do own a lot, so that says a lot in terms of a recommendation in my eyes. They're some of the first I bought and they're still unrivaled, I think. So today I'm not going to be using Buttercup Cake or Midori. They're beautiful shadows, but I just want to keep in the sort of blue and tealy green kind of sphere with my look today, and I'm going to do a cut crease, all matte, because these are all matte shadows. Because on holiday, the lighting, if you've ever tried to do your makeup by the hotel mirror and the lighting above it, you'll know what I mean. You just can't really see what you're doing sufficiently to be able to do anything too intricate. And also, just didn't want to spend that much time on my makeup while I was away. So I did do some looks, but nothing too complicated. So today I'm inspired. I got back, as I say, on Sunday, not done any makeup from Monday through to Thursday. I did wear something very simple yesterday, but today I'm up for doing something creative. So without further ado, we are going to get started on that, because that was the longest intro ever. I've been talking for 5 minutes, so if you're still here, then let's get into the makeup. So I'm going to start by packing that colour into my crease. I've already put down a concealer. It's just a white concealer base, the Kat Von D concealer that I use as a white concealer base. And I'm taking quite a dense brush and I'm going to pack that shadow into my crease and probably just above my crease as well. So what have you guys been up to whilst I've been away? I know there's been lots of makeup releases. The notable one for me that I'm excited about is obviously the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker collection, which I did pick up quite a lot from that collection. So I'm going to do my monthly haul and film that over the weekend, so I'll show you everything I've got. But I was in Greece in a restaurant without particularly great Wi-Fi, thinking, how am I going to get this palette before it sells out? I knew I'd be panicking about that, but yeah, I got the palette, both the palettes actually, and I've played with the mini breaker already and I love it. I only played with 3 or 4 shades, but I just love the fact that he's bringing out smaller palettes, because I do prefer a smaller palette really, as I say, because I just find it easier to work out what I'm going to do from a smaller palette. Like my Morphe palettes, I've got 3 or 4 of them now. I've got the Boss Mood, I've got the 39A Dare to Create, and they're great quality shadows and lovely colours, but they just sit in my drawer. I just don't reach for them. And I'm going to need to make a conscious effort to do it, because they are good, but as I say, I just tend to reach for palettes of sort of 6 to maybe 12. That's probably my happy place in terms of size of palettes. But other than the Jeffree Star collection, I've not bought too much else this month. Well, I say that, I've probably bought 9 items I think, but for me, considering some of those are quite small items, lipsticks and things, it's not been too much of a heavy month for that. Right, so we've got plenty of blue packed in that crease now, and it's a really beautiful colour. I should use this one more for sure. But looking into my eyes, it's a brave move, isn't it, this sort of dark blue, and to have done my base first, which I've done, and I haven't got any fallout whatsoever. So you've got to be impressed with that. Okay, then I think what I'm going to do is blend that out with Home Sweet Home, which is a beautiful pastel blue. And I'm going to go quite high with this look, so I'm using quite a big brush just to get the job done really. So I'm going about 50% on that Velocity shade and then 50% on the white concealer that I've already laid down. And as you guys know, if you followed me for a while, I take my shadows pretty high, so just may as well use the space if it's there and put some colour there. That's how I look at it. But I think that blue shade, that Velocity, could not be a better representation of like the Greek blue if I tried. It's a beautiful colour. When you do this technique of laying down your darkest shade first, the blending can take a little while just to get it seamless, but I think with colourful mattes like this, this is the way to do it. So now I'm going to take the shade Kimchi and pat that into my outer corner, just literally using packing motions to do that, so I'm not going to blend it out too much. And then when I've laid the colour down, I'll blend it into that Velocity shade. I think that's the perfect match for my earrings, which I picked up in Thasos Town. We went out for an evening there. We were staying in Limonarea, which is a really quiet resort, just a little fishing village really. And we had a one night sort of excursion by night to Thasos Town, and I saw these earrings and I just thought they're so pretty, like they're little turtles. and they're really cheap. I think they're like €8, something like that. So they're pretty much the only thing I brought back. But I really love them. I don't wear much jewellery. You probably noticed I wear the same jewellery quite a lot, just quite simple. But these really spoke to me, I really like them. Okay, so I'm just packing and pressing that colour on, just to give me a bit of a different tone in the outer corner. I'm trying to talk myself out of buying the Colourpop Blue Moon palette because I do love me a blue eyeshadow, but I think quite honestly with these shades that I've got and the ones that I've got in the Jeffree Star Blue Lid, and I've also got the Menagerie Whale song on the way, I've probably got enough. But what do you guys think? Have you guys got that palette? Do I need it? Okay, so it's looking a little bit messy right now because I'm going to cut the crease and cover some of that. And I think I'm going to need to cut my crease with a white because I'm going to be using a white on my lid, so I want to give it the best chance of staying white that I can. It's only going to be a half cut crease because I can't do full ones. I wish I could because they look so beautiful in other people, but it's the one thing in makeup I just can't seem to master. I'm going to keep trying though because I don't like to be beaten, but and now I'm going to fill it in with the white shade with Tako there. Just going to use that kimchi shade just to pack over the edge there where that white and blue meets. I'm going to put a bit of silver in my waterline. This is Urban Decay's 24/7 liner in the shade Cuff. And then with the shade Chaos, which is another 24/7 liner from Urban Decay, I'm going to go underneath that to give myself a base for my lower lash line shadow. So I'm taking that underneath the silver. So not in my waterline but on my lash line. And I'm just going to use a short shader smudge kind of brush. And I'm going to keep it quite pale, so I'm just going to use the light blue, the Home Sweet Home shade, just to blend under that. And then to finish the eye look up a little bit, I bought a new Stila Glitter and Glow. It's in the shade Mystic. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to trace a line of glitter where the cut crease meets there. Hasn't made a huge amount of difference, but it's just sharpened the line up a little bit. Can't wait to play with that all over my lid though because it's such a beautiful colour. Okay, so that's the eye look pretty much done. I'm going to hop off camera and do my mascara and a lipstick, and I'll be back with you just to finish up the video. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. What do you think? I honestly love doing cut creases with Sugarpill because look at that white. I mean, I've hacked it over what was almost blue because of the eyeshadow kind of dragging into the concealer when I was cutting the crease, and I've still managed to get it pretty much super white. So if you're looking for a white shadow that you can do cut creases with that's matte, don't need to look any further in my eyes. I think that's the best one on the market. But I haven't done a blue and white all matte cut crease in the longest time. So I've done it red and white, but I've never really done a blue and white one, I don't think. So hope you enjoyed seeing me create it anyway, and it's just so nice to be back. and let's chat some makeup in the comments, guys. I'll leave you with my little video that I've put together of my holiday. Hope you enjoy seeing some beautiful views of Greece, and I'll catch you very soon. I'm filming again tomorrow. I've got a super exciting collab going up with a friend of mine on YouTube, so I hope you're going to enjoy seeing that. I'm really excited to bring that one to you because it's using one of my absolute favourite brands as well, so I won't give too much away, but that's coming tomorrow. So hope you're having a fabulous day, guys, wherever you are, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.